Hi, y'all. Jordan Shalacy here with Xojo & Co. And I am bringing you a For My Besties. It has been a hot second since I've done a For My Besties. Definitely since I've done one from an office sitting here with, yeah, I love y'all. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm this person that is always going through change. But good change. And I think it's because I'm seeking it out. I would assume those are good qualities in people, but obviously I don't know because here I am living in my bubble here in Houston, Texas with my children. But I am really excited for 2024. Like, I don't think I've ever been more excited for a year, except in 2019. I was really excited for 2020, like beyond excited. All of the plans and ideas I had for 2020, I can't even tell you what they were. I just know the excitement I had at the end of 2019 for 2020, and then the first 2 months of 2020, they were unparalleled. Like, they were pretty cool. Like, I don't know what they were, but I was so optimistic. I was so excited. I just felt like, and it might have had to do with like my age and where I was in life and like how happy I was and things like that. It probably had to do with retiring Edward from work and things like that. But anyways, I'm so excited for 2024. I'm actually so excited for now. I don't know if I've ever been like, wow, I'm so excited for now, but I am excited for now. I would say it's stressful. Like, now is stressful, but I love it. I do love it. I went to bed early last night, really proud of myself for that. But things in general are really good. The market has slowed down. Without a doubt, the market has slowed down. I'm putting a lot of efforts into different things right now, so we are blogging more than ever before. And I think that's kind of one of my most exciting things. We are making sure we are your resource right now while you're not buying, so that you turn to us when you are buying. I think that is the most important thing right now, is to be there for you when you don't need us, so that we can be there for you when you do need us. And that's what we're doing in our business. And we, as Edward and I and Andrea and Paige and Mark and Amira, this is my little team. We are not huge, but I don't think you need to be huge to be mighty. I really don't. And I think why I have makeup on. Yes, I still have my races. Oh my God, y'all, I've lost almost 25 pounds. I've lost over 24 pounds. In the whole entire year, I've lost, what's the number? Anyways, I've lost like 20, what, you would just add 3, right? So I've lost 27, almost 28 pounds in this whole year, and 24, 25 in the last few months. I'm really proud of myself in every single facet of my life. I've never been as proud of myself as I am right now. Really, really proud of myself and really happy, even though I'm emotional, because I'm just an emotional person. One time my dad fired me because I cried too much. Like, I used to work for my dad in his restaurants. I could pretty much throw a rock from where I live to my dad's restaurant. But okay, so let's get serious, Jordan. Really proud of myself. I'm my own broker now. That happened this summer. I just took my broker's test in Alabama. I'm going to get my broker's license in Arkansas. I'll probably do Georgia, Florida, Mississippi. My superpower is building infrastructures online. So I've created a coaching business called Xojo & Coaching. We have not made any money yet, $0, but we have over 100 followers on Instagram, and I am really proud of the information I'm putting out there. It's a lot. Like, building the infrastructure that I have built right now. Like, over the summer, we've got 25 million views and impressions. Not just impressions, but like legit views. So like, between our blog posts and our YouTube channel, we are popping up on Google millions of times, like millions, and every single month. And then we have the Instagram, which I'm not super passionate about our Instagram, only because people aren't finding me on Instagram, so it feels like a lot of empty effort. And I think part of it's because I'm not sitting on camera chit-chatting. I'm not built for Instagram chit chat. I feel like the Instagram chit chat has to be a little gimmicky and short and sweet, and I am obviously not short and sweet. The last video I just recorded was, I looked and saw 22 minutes, but I'm pretty sure it was 33 minutes. I love giving, and it's a blessing and a curse I there are lots of people that I give too much to, and then they don't need me anymore. And so financially, I'm not gaining from that. But I personally don't care. Like, of course I want to make money, but I personally don't care because I think, like, one of my favorite words is karma. And not just because it's my mother's name, and I wasn't raised by a hippie, believe it or not, but one of my favorite words is karma and energy and manifesting. And I really believe everything I put into the world is coming back to me. I think that's why I've been so blessed and successful in my life, is because how much effort I put into other people. And it makes life really hard for me. Like, life is really hard for me emotionally because of how much I give to people, and not everyone appreciates it or sees it, and I think that's hard. But giving to me is love. And when I give more than I receive, I feel like I love more than I'm loved. And so that's hard for me. And that's just super personal, and who cares? But that's how I view the world. And a lot of people don't agree with me. I know one person doesn't agree with me, so I assume a lot of people don't agree with me. And I'm not talking about my husband. I just think of this conversation I had at a convention one time, and the person was like, "You're wrong." And I'm like, "But this is how I feel, and I'm pretty sure I'm right because of how passionately I feel." And I know you can be wrong and you can be in denial about things. Like, I'm super self-aware about my feelings and my actions, especially over the last year or two. But yeah, really excited to come full circle in the conversation I was trying to have. But I have built this really beautiful infrastructure here that is affecting millions of people's lives. And there are billions of people in the world, and I don't think through real estate I can really change a ton of lives. But I think through marketing and my philosophy, I can change lives. And it's taken me a long time to accept that real estate is my vehicle and this career that I'm in right now. Without a doubt, I love helping people, but it does take a lot of energy out of me personally to help people that aren't as nice as me. And I do help people that aren't as nice as me all day long, and I'm accepting of people of who they are and their personality and how they're showing up in this world. And I think we all have a place in this world, and I think it's okay that we're all different. I really do. But me personally, when it comes to my needs and my wants, it's just a really draining industry. A lot of people think we just sit here and we smile, and that's half of my job, being nice and smiling. But my craft is really important to me. And not just my craft when it comes to real estate, but my craft when it comes to marketing and being able to present myself to you and the world. That's super important to me. Long story short, the infrastructure I built for Xojo, I'm teaching other people how to do it. And that is a really hard thing for a lot of people to swallow because it is a lot of effort. And I'm this workhorse. I like work. I like putting in effort. I'm not a super huge fan of things like copying and pasting. I hire out a lot of those little itty bitty things that aren't my personality. But when it comes to ideas and infrastructure and build, that is my forte. That is what I'm really good at. Long story short, you can either hire me to do what I've done for Xojo, or I can teach you how to do what I've done for Xojo. So I am writing a book right now, and I am doing a lot of things very slow. Like, I have this to-do list in front of me, and I have the 4 different categories, kind of like 3 different categories of my life. I have Alabama, I have Arkansas, which there's nothing under the list for Arkansas right now because there are other things that are more important. That's where my dad lives, so I just want to have a real estate presence there. And then I have what I call Ing. My page is turned sideways. I have like a whole list this way, and I have a list going this way. Then I have Ing, which is Joe and Coach Ing. And then I have Joe and Co. And so Joe and Co is my number one priority. My clients, my online presence, my team, my number one priority without a doubt is Joe & Co. Is it my biggest passion? Not necessarily, but it's my vehicle and it's how I pay my bills, and it's giving me more opportunities and life experiences than anything else I would have or could have come across. Like the vehicle of real estate, the vehicle of my brokerage, the vehicle of Joe & Co. I am prouder of nothing else. Like my family, my marriage, of course, I'm proud of those things. But professionally, Joe & Co. I am very passionate about and very proud of. I'm so proud of what I built with Joe & Co. I will never turn my back on Joe & Co. I just love when people call me, text me, email me, schedule a call with me, and ask, can they work with me? Do I have time? I have lots of time right now, y'all. But I'm gonna talk about family in a second. So don't let me forget about family. I'm so excited to talk about family because that's where I've spent a lot of 2023 is with my family, and I'm very proud of myself for that. But, and this is all growing up. Like my birthday is in about 5 weeks. I know I don't look like it, just kidding. A police officer the other day was talking to us because they were in our cul-de-sac and they thought I was my husband's child. They 100% thought I was 19 years old. And I would assume it's because of the weight I've lost, but still it made me feel good about myself. But, so under Joe & Co., my number one priority right now is these talking head videos that I'm so excited to bring to y'all. And I'm supposed to be talking about interest rate YouTube videos. And so I just recorded one. So I'm talking about how to get low interest rates. I'm going to reference a big blog post, which I read a lot. It was a very big blog post. And so I did that. I'm going to do a video for each builder. I think I'm going to have to wait until tomorrow to do that because they haven't released all their specials, and I think it's stupid to record a video with October specials. I know I just did that, like that long blog post. I just want people to know right now you can get incredible incentives and opportunities and savings. The value you can find in real estate right now is I had to look at myself when I did that. Just mind-blowing. So insanely mind-blowing, y'all. If I had millions of dollars laying around, I would be buying houses. Without a doubt, I would be buying houses. I would be buying houses in Bridgeland. I would hardcore let them sit empty because you can't rent them out the first year in the Central. I can't think right now. Central Village. And, but yeah, so... And then I need to film. My idea was like, let me film. Like, I'm in love with this new background. I don't know if I'm actually in love with the new background or if I'm just in love with this shirt that I either got at Boot Barn or Cavender's. I'm bringing the Texas, y'all. Like, we got rid of our cute little sign that was back here. It's actually in the closet. But I had to bring some Texas. I almost wore cowboy boots, but I didn't. I wore these beauties. Can you see these? I've had these for a while. You can't really... What kind of YouTuber shows their shoes? But yeah, so I need to film so that they can be cropped for reels. So hopefully I did a good job. I don't know if I'm going to turn any of these into reels. I just like, Instagram is not my best friend. We did get a video up to 16 million views, which I'm super proud of. And we have about 13,000 followers, which is kind of cool. It just doesn't move the needle in my business. Like, yeah, people know my company name, and I think in the long run it'll be fantastic, but it's really hard. What's really hard for me and probably the team is putting so much effort into things and not seeing the results as fast because of interest rates. And so I think it's so important that I tell y'all about the low interest rates because you need to be buying houses right now. I think it's so silly to sit on your bum and rent and give 100% away when you don't have to. And I know not everyone has a credit score right now they need to have. I know debt is at an all-time high personally and things like that. I know more people now than ever are missing credit card payments. I know people are struggling right now. Our car insurance has gone up astronomically, thinking about getting rid of cars because it's ridiculous the cost of car insurance right now. And then homeowners insurance is also going up. We haven't raised rent on any tenants, which has been really hard with tax increase and insurance increase. So that's something I need to do. I just haven't done because it just sucks, especially right around Christmas time. But yeah, Instagram, I love y'all. So I am trying to figure out some scenarios if you don't want to buy new construction right now. So there are a lot of neighborhoods where houses sell really fast, and the Woodlands is one of them. Bridgeland is typically one of them. Some of the neighborhoods in Katy, there are, but the number one right now where houses I see selling fast is typically the Woodlands. I know there are people out there that want resale, and so I'm trying to figure out some type of scenario where you are getting contribution from 2 to 3 areas. So whether it's me helping you with $1,000 or $2,000 to help you buy down an interest rate if you need that right now, or if it's the lender covering something very small because they have regulations they have to abide by, or if it's the seller. So you can get a contribution up to 3% typically, and so that's a pretty good chunk for conventional. But FHA and VA have better options, and then USDA. So if you make below a certain amount of money, you can do a USDA loan in a more rural area like Tomball and Magnolia and Conroe. So there are lots of USDA opportunities out there right now, and that is 0% down. I need to do an updated blog post on it. I just haven't been, honestly, people needing closing cost assistance hasn't been the people reaching out to me lately, so it's just not on my mind. But I know right now, I know right now people are needing these options now more than ever. So anyways, and then I wanted to film it for my bestie. So here we are, 17 minutes in. I'm so excited. I want to talk about the delay of the release of the new school ratings, and so that is going to be the next video I do. And then I also want to do some showing coaching videos. I want to do how YouTube changed my life as a realtor, how Pinterest changed my life, and how blogging has changed my life. I think those are the top 3 interfaces that have had a huge effect on my personal business. So I'm excited about making those. But with Joe Coaching, I've been making a whole bunch of reels. I've tried a couple ads. It's really hard. I really have not figured myself out when it comes to how I should be presenting myself on Instagram. You need to be figuring out how to go viral. That's insanely hard. Yeah, I've been doing Instagram since 2004, 2005, and I still have not figured it out. And I've never made it my job. I've never made it intentional. I've hired people to help me with Instagram. A lot of people, oh my goodness. I've taken classes and courses and all this little stuff, and yeah. But let's talk about the book real quick. So the book I'm writing, if I can get the second word, as long as it's not trademark, I'm writing the book Omnipresence Marketing. And I have a podcast that I'm starting called Omnipresence, and the course is Omnipresence Marketing, or Omnipresence for real estate agents, and for just everyone else. I think my philosophy, my system, my infrastructure can be used by anyone that wants to be successful online or offline, because I still think you need an online presence if you have an offline business. I am Exhibit A. I have an offline business that I have put online, and it has changed my life. So going to be teaching all of that. I kind of said this already, but I want to build this infrastructure in Arkansas and Alabama. And Alabama, just get my feet wet, but the main goal was Arkansas, just because my dad's there. We got an RV this summer, which I'm sure I've talked about, but we got an RV this summer. We've been traveling. We've done Arkansas once or twice. We've done a couple different places in Texas. We did the beach in Texas. We did the beach in Florida, Navarre, or however you say it. That was probably my favorite. We did a city outside of Orlando because we went to Legoland. We did drive into Orlando. That was a trip. We went to the world's largest McDonald's. Lincoln saw it on YouTube and really wanted to see it. So we went there. Our next trip, we haven't 100% decided where we're going. There's a new resort in Brownsville on the water, or we like Kerrville. We've never been there, but we like the Yogi Bear, what's that called? Yellowstone. We like that. thingy-mabobber, that brand. It's just really easy. There's activities for the kids all throughout the day. You kind of feel safe. The kids can run around. I absolutely loved it. Except it was really hot. When we went to, the river was all dried up, so that kind of stunk. It wasn't Kerrville, what was it? Right this second, I cannot remember the name of the river. It saved my life. But anyways, yeah, so we're either doing Brownsville, Kerrville, maybe to go see my dad. My little girls are at their dad's house, so I like to travel to go see my dad when I have all of my kids, and then I like the fresh air, the just sit and relax when we only have one kid. So that's Lincoln. So let's talk about family. So I'm gonna sit back. Hopefully it doesn't make for a bad video. Whew, my back is killing me. So family is really good, y'all. So the kids, they do swim team during the summer. So we're Memorial Northwest Marlins. Juliet's doing choir, really proud of her. I've signed up all 3 kids. Scarlett has auditions tomorrow, but the little kids already auditioned. The little kids they're doing Lion King, and Scarlett's doing Newsies, and Lincoln is he part of the snake? Juliet's part of the snake. She's part of the ensemble. Oh, that's a lot more comfy. I did yoga this morning. Y'all, I can't reach my feet anymore. I probably need to go to the doctor. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I legit cannot reach my feet when I stand up and bend down. What else? Lincoln's doing ninja, so that's where he is right now. So he'll be done in 2 minutes, and then I think we're gonna have sushi. What else? Scarlett hurt her back, which stinks. So we just went to the orthopedic. It's a surgeon, but it's orthopedic doctor, and she is having really bad back pain, and so she's not supposed to carry anything, do anything for a couple weeks. So that was yesterday and that was today, and yeah, so we got her one of those roller things for her backpack, and she's not excited about that. So please pray that no one makes fun of her today. Bullying is so horrible. Her back's hurt really bad. She had an x-ray, nothing super major. There's one spot where there could be something, but we'll have to do an MRI in a couple weeks if it doesn't get better. But anyways, Scarlett's still doing good. Cameron just had homecoming. She's your typical teenager. Lincoln loves ninja, y'all. So if you live here and you have kids under the age of, I don't know, any age kid actually, they have Ninja Warrior classes. This dude has a 6-pack, maybe it's an 8-pack, but he's ripped now, and he's only been doing it a month or 2, probably 2 months. And he goes Tuesday and Thursday at 10:10. We take him and we sit there for an hour. It's a homeschool class, and then we'll let him do Friday from 6 to 10. A week ago for Halloween, they did, maybe it was 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago for Halloween. Even though today's Halloween, they had a haunted house and everything. Oh, that's another story. They had a haunted house, and anyways, it was from 6 to 11. So we did their fall festival behind their school, which was amazing. But anyways, so he goes 2 to 3 days a week, typically 3 days a week. He absolutely loves it. When the girls are with us, they'll go with him, and that's where Scarlett kind of got her first little injury. She's just not she is not as athletic as the other ones, and so she is hurt right now. But anyways, and he just loves it. He absolutely loves it. It's his favorite thing in the whole world, and it's perfect balance because as being homeschooled, we're not really we're not in social circles because we're making that choice, obviously. I know that, but we thought Ninja would be a great place to make friends. He does have a best friend in one of the classes he goes to, because he goes to a Tuesday class and a Thursday class. They're not the same. And he has a little best friend, but he hasn't really made friends yet. And I just think it's so hard. The modern parent here in modern America is really busy, crazy busy. And I think we're too busy, and I think it's hurting our kids. This is my not silly, but this is my TMI opinion. But yeah, I think it's really sad, the pressure we're putting on our kids right now. and I hope I'm not guilty of it, but you know, I'm trying not to judge, but I just think it's sad what's happening to children right now. And so he really hasn't made friends yet, and I know it's possible. I do know it's possible, and I know I can change that. It's just, if you're watching this and you don't homeschool, you probably understand that a lot of people that homeschool probably aren't your cup of tea. And I've ran across a lot of people that aren't my cup of tea. And I just think my child being around really solid people with really solid parents is super important for him. But he's reading and he's doing so well. We just went to the book fair at Tice, their little elementary, like the girls' elementary school. Caitlin, our granddaughter, is going there. She's doing great. Life is just super, super good. It's tough sometimes, but it's good. Edward cut his hand last night, like really bad, right here, but on his left hand. And so it's horrible. But in general, life is good. I can't remember anything else I wanted to talk about, but focusing on real estate, going to sit here and do more videos for y'all. I really think it's important that if you're in the market to buy, you buy. Whether it's investment or a residence for yourself, I think it's important. Prices are going to keep going up. They haven't really fallen. New construction, you're seeing some slowdown just because they had so much inventory, because we are in this inventory shortage. And but yeah, so family is good. I'm good. Lost a ton of weight. Oh, the last thing that, I might have talked about this on a video already, but I think I did the video over there in the corner in this chair, and I got diagnosed with Hashimoto's and I have anemia, and so I'm taking vitamins, but I went to the doctor and it's getting worse. So I did my Googling. I'm one of those people. I did my Googling, and iodine can make you worse, and I have a very iodine rich diet. So 2 of the pills I was taking had iodine in them, so I stopped taking them. I picked another one, and I've just like changed up all the vitamins I'm taking, so I feel pretty good. My sleep schedule is a little whack right now because I love hanging out with my husband. I love hanging out, just chilling and relaxing and things like that. And so if I go to bed early, I struggle to fall asleep sometimes. And I have a lot on my mind because I'm trying to accomplish a lot in my business. I would really like to have a podcast. I've had one in the past, but I would really like to have a podcast. I'd really like to be more regular with YouTube. I love blogging, so that's a priority in both of my businesses. I would love the opportunity to help people, and what I'm struggling with right now is articulating how I can help people, and just dealing with all the health stuff was really hard on me. And just like juggling, it's a little hard, and just making sure I'm there for my family is really important to me. So I think we're gonna go have sushi. So I can't have cheese, I can't have rice. So I need to find a place with brown rice. So no cheese, no white rice. I'm not supposed to have gluten. I'll cheat on that one sometimes. But I can see it, like my skin, I feel like is super rough because I eat gluten. And I assume it affects my sleep, but no sugar, and no alcohol. So those are the things. So I already don't eat meat. So we had chili last night. Chili is good. Indian food is kind of like my go-to right now. That's where I'll eat gluten because I love like samosas and those like Frida things. I don't know what they are, but pakora maybe. Love Indian food. It was a huge adjustment for me to not eat cheese. I won't lie. Like, I was depressed for a while. I love cheese. But everything in general is good. Just one day at a time. I started a little networking event. We skipped this week, but started a little networking event. We've had that twice. It's more of a mastermind for people creating courses. I really wanted to be around people again, and I feel like I kind of need it in my life. But then it's this really, really huge commitment, and I'm not really good with huge commitments, like a daily, like every week and things like that, just because my clients take priority, my family takes priority. I don't want to drive in rainy weather, and that was kind of this week. But yeah, happy Halloween. What are the kids going to be? Let's end with that. If I can help it, we will try to end with that. So Juliet wanted to be an angel. It's going to be super adorable. Lincoln is a ninja. Imagine that. If I remember, we'll just go to my Instagram, but I want to show you a zombie picture of him. He won the costume contest at Ninja. So it's Cypress Ninja Academy, Ninja, something like that. They have Cypress Gymnastics Academy, so it's probably Cypress Ninja Academy. It's on Dow Dow. That's where Lincoln goes. And then Scarlett is just going to be a butterfly. So the kids are 2nd grade, 4th grade, and 7th grade. And then Cameron is in 11th. And she wants to do welding. That's what she does in high school. And then Mackenzie had a birthday recently. And Caitlin had a birthday. She's 6 now. And then Morgan turned 1. She needs prayers though, y'all. She is failure to thrive right now. And she's itty bitty. She's like 12 pounds. So if you're a prayer, if you like to pray for Morgan. They've been calling her Ellie. They did not consult me on this. I think it's super adorable. It's one of my favorite names. But like Mackenzie didn't say, hey, we're gonna start calling her Ellie now. They just tell a story about someone named Ellie, and then you have to pick up on it. It's Morgan. They love the nickname. So I still think I want to call her Morgan. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, and then Valerie's Mackenzie's stepdaughter. She's everyone's little favorite. She's just like perfect and good and sweet. And yeah, Morgan cries a lot. It's really sad. And I am watching her soon, I think. I am. Well, I just watched her not that long ago. But she cries. It's sad. I don't like when she cries because I love her so much. But yeah, family is good. Life is good. It's Halloween today. We have this huge schedule of things we're doing. And then tomorrow is theater. Juliet had choir yesterday. Then theater tomorrow and Ninja on Thursday and then Ninja on Friday and then the weekend. What are we doing this weekend? Birthday parties. Juliet has 2 birthday parties. Both are sleepovers, so we have that happening. And I got, oh my God, y'all, my prescription has gotten better. Like, it's less now. So now I'm a negative like 1.25 and a negative 1.5 or something like that. And I was a negative 2 or negative 2.25. I don't know. I have trial contacts in. They feel fantastic. I can see everything. So amazing. And I got glasses not too long ago. And I had so many contacts left in my old prescription. I didn't know my prescription had changed. I'm stupid. I didn't know it had gotten better. And so I was like, oh, I'll just keep using them. But I couldn't see when we were playing pickleball. It was a big issue, like a huge issue. So all around, I'm functioning at peak top performance. I did some yoga this morning when I woke up and I showered and got pretty for y'all. And I love you. So if you're looking to buy or sell real estate in the Houston area, I'm George Lacey. You can call me Joe. My brokerage is called Joe & Co. And watch me take the world by storm. I love you. I hope you have a fantastic day. Let me know if you need me. Bye, y'all.